Shui Master, Louis Wong, who, by the way, has a Bachelor of Law as well, Barrister of Law, and also a Mechanical Engineering degree. Okay, so you've covered, covered a lot of elements there. So what about the Year of the Dragon? What are you seeing?
Actually, when we're talking about the Year of Dragon, and it is the water dragon.
Yes.
Okay. And
so it doesn't breathe fire, breathes water.
It could breathe fire under
water. The dragon should be...
Well, a dragon, let's start with that. Guys,
let the man talk.
Okay.
Actually, the dragon should be in the sky and not in the water. Okay, so this year, we should have some financial crisis, okay, in the coming 1 year.
Really?
Okay, because the water means the money, okay, the wealth. So the water is unstable. Okay, so this year we need to be a little bit careful.
I always thought water was calm.
I thought last year was the year of financial crises and, you know, water. We don't even say, but obviously water-based events.
Was it Metal Rabbit last year, wasn't it? It was the year of the Metal Rabbit. Now, what was meant to happen last year, then, Lewis?
Okay, because last year I have already do the forecast. Okay, because in Chinese, when we each year we have 2 Chinese characters to represent each year, and then last year we consider it is some trees, but not so stable, something like the grass. Okay, so when the wind comes, the grass are moving. So we are saying that last year is just on the surface it means to be good, but actually it's no good. Okay?
So how is the dragon going to slither through the quarters this year? How is Q1 going to be different from Q2, from Q3, and by the time it loses steam, hopefully, Q4?
Okay, I think when we're talking about the dragon for this year, and the first and the second quarter, maybe have a great fluctuation in the economy. Until the third and the fourth quarter, I think it should be better because it belongs to the element of earth. The earth are more stable in the second half of the year.
Okay, so I was talking to another Feng Shui Master this morning. Did you have one as well?
No, actually you were.
Yeah. Yes, I did as well, Raymond Lowe, and he was talking about how basically years of water means that we might be in for some natural disasters, unfortunately, which is a bit tragic because back in 1952 we had another water dragon year. That year we had, I think East Russia came under some natural problems as well. Is that going to happen this year as well? There's going to be some danger coming through because there might be a tsunami? I mean, he's being very specific.
I think it may have some natural disaster, okay? And how do we do the forecast here? Because when we look at the January 13th of this year, okay? And then we have the Italian, they have the cruise ship collide. Okay, so this is already give us an alarm and signal about the sea disaster. Okay, so because as I say, the first half of the year is the wave are not so stable.
Right, so we need to be far away from the sea. So the first half is not going to be very stable, but then the back half might be a little bit better. Is that right?
Yeah, and when we go to not go to the seaside would be much better.
So what sectors are you interested in? What is the dragon like in terms of playing the market?
I think when we talk, okay, the financial crisis may be starting in Europe, okay, because starting in Italy and then extend to maybe the whole Europe and then finally extend to Asia, okay. So when we look into more details about the Asian markets, I think when we look at the Singapore or the Thailand, it belongs to the element of fire. Fire and water are crashed together. So we need to be careful about the investment in these 2 countries.
I wanted to say, how do you make the leap from being a Bachelor of Mechanical Engineering, something which has got constants, you know where you're going with it, to suddenly becoming this sort of esoteric Master of Feng Shui? Now, the 2 don't seem to marry themselves very well to me.
Okay, at the very beginning, when actually this is my family business. My parents are Feng Shui Master. That is why I have already learned this when I was very young. But when I studied mechanical engineering...
You're just not very good at mechanical engineering, is that what it was?
You graduated, maybe.
Actually, I have practiced as an engineer.
Really kidding.
Okay, but you know, there's a lot of science behind the 2 practices, that's what I would argue.
But I think Feng Shui is very scientific. Even for the voluntary, we can explain most of them by scientific research, statistics, all kind of discipline.
Okay, so let's go through the sectors that you think are going to be good for this year. Fashion, let's bring up the fashion pictures, and that's what we like to roll all the time. Why do you think fashion is going to be a good sector to be in this year?
I think fashion is belong to the element of wood, okay? So it would be in the good in the second half of the year. For the first quarter, I think it may not be too good.
Now you're talking Asian fashion makers or global retailers in New York?
The global retail.
Global retail.
Okay, so we got to go through construction, transport, and travel as well.
That's going to work.
Yeah.
Well, I love to travel. What's your view on travel, on the travel sector? You said stay away from the sea, so I shouldn't be going near the sea this year.
I think travel is good. Okay, it's good. Because travel means, in terms of element, belong to element of water. So for the transportation, all of these things should be going up. Yeah.
So we'll be flying this year. No sea.
I want to be a fun
I don't see you thinking about it anyways. All right, thank you for that. Louis, 恭喜發財。